Oh, it's a working. Sorry about that, everybody. Right, my name's Angela. I'm the crazy poppy lady, and I'm going slightly insane today with technical difficulties. Fingers crossed you guys can all hear me, and you can see me when you come in. So I'm just going to sit here and chat for a little bit to you, and fingers crossed the guys and girls that found me a few minutes ago will find me again. Sorry, I'm just typing through to a couple of people in the hopes that it's working now. And hopefully cheeky colours from our Aussie gang will be in to say hello shortly. Right, so first up today is this absolutely a gorgeous top that's now on Dory. Yes, I've swapped out the dress because that needs to go in for a quick wash before we use it for the wedding this weekend. So this one is not actually called the butterfly top, it's called the Mercedes top, and the details for it are in the drop down box down below. Hey, hi Kay, welcome in darling, and hello J Hook, sorry, hello Reggie, and nice to see you, thank you for coming in. Alright, so Kate is saying hey Poppy, and Reggie is saying good morning. I'll be half lurking for a bit. That is fine, honey. You know what it's like, we all lurk. I was doing it on your live the other night, wasn't I? Sitting there crocheting away, trying to get that pattern finished. I'm on, what was it? Instructions number 2, part 2. There you go. I can tell you how far I've got, but not tell anybody else anything else about it. Apart from it is a really nice, easy pattern. But I will tell everyone about that once your pattern goes live, Reggie. Haha, Colours, you're in. Welcome in, darling. Thank you for hunting and finding me again. And Elaine, welcome in, darling. Nice to see you. Now, if you could all do me a big fat favour, because I mucked up my live yet again, can you all drop the thumbs? Give us a click on the thumbs, and then hopefully that will notify everybody else that the live has jumped to this one and not the last one. And then in a few moments, once the other one's working, I'll delete it. And so if you see me sort of go off in my own little dream world, that's because I've clicked on something and I'm trying to concentrate on that for a moment. Oh dear, what am I like, eh? I'm an absolute ditz at the moment, complete and utter ditz. That's the one, I might as well do it now. There we go, and nobody's going to get confused now. Hopefully everybody will come in. Thank you ever so much for the thumbs up, Kay. You're an absolute star, and to everybody else that has done it as well. Oh, I've got 6 of you hiding in here and 4 of you chatting, which is super duper cool. I'm still trying to learn what all of this, these buttons and things do. It's still really confusing. Thank you for the thumbs up, Kay. Colours, you're an absolute dream. Right, so as you can see, let's start off with this one. I'll probably repeat it a couple of times. This is the, sorry, my brain, you can tell my brain is completely off kilter today. Right, so this one is the pattern by Fiberfox Studios. It's called the Mercedes Crochet top. I hope I've said that correctly. I nickname it the butterfly top just because each one of these little patterns of stitch work creates what looks like a butterfly, to be honest. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And it's made in, let me just grab, this is the wrong colourway. All the colourway details will be on a later video, or I might put them down below, but it is made by using the papaya sundae and a 4.5mm. and I used 2 of these cakes. Now, the problem was, like, Reggie, don't laugh. I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it, especially after the other day with my dodgy maths. Alright, because my yarn is so super small compared to the stuff that Courtney used, I had to do some extra mental math. It wasn't mental. I got the paper and pen out so I didn't get completely confused. And where I would normally have made probably a large for Courtney's size, because my stitch work was half the size of hers, or give or take, but basically it was definitely off. I ended up doing, I think it was a 3x. I followed the pattern along for a 3x so that I would have enough of an open gap for the neck, and I knew it would all go round once made. And yeah, it does go round me. It's not as loose as I would have liked. I could have added a couple more sort of starting chain sections at the front to add a few more butterflies in, but I knew I'd be playing yarn chicken, so because of this I just went with that size and really hope for the best. Now it does go on. Just, I can pull it over my head. It goes on. It's a little bit tight for me. As I said, I'd have preferred it a little looser, but that was down to me playing yarn chicken and getting my math wrong yet again. And so, do you guys want to have a closer look at the stitch pattern on this, or are you happy to hold out and wait until I do whips and bits on Sunday, where I discuss it in a bit more detail? Right, let's have a quick look at your responses. Okay, colours in the middle of making a dinner, so she'll be in and out. Turn me up loud, honey. Turn me up loud. Annoy the family. Reggie says that she loves the top, and of course Colours is also saying that it's pretty, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, because of course I'm making the poppies at the moment. I haven't got the brain power to sit there and make my own tutorials up, apart from the one that I'm actually planning at the moment, which is another corner to corner. So because I know not many people join in with me straight away with the corner to corners, you like to see what it is and then go and get your supplies and stuff, because sometimes I'm a bit rubbish and I forget to do the intro first, so you know what you're after. So because of that, the plan is that the next corner to corner will be up next month, not this month. So it means that I know I've got a little bit of playtime, which means I can attack poppies in the evenings, or actually I'm attacking poppies during the day and making the poppies during the day, and then I'm attacking other creators' patterns in the evening, because they've done all the maths and I don't have to think. Yeah, it's not working. So what else have you girls been up to then this last week or so, since I got to talk to you properly? Oh, okay, we've got one cooking dinner and one in and out. Okay, pop that hook down, honey. Helen, pop your hook down 30 seconds. What are you making? Yeah, I was wondering if you guys wanted to want me to run a little competition again on the live today. We'll wait and see if we get more people's in. I knew it, Kay. Kay said she is making a granny square blanket and she's working. She's at work at the moment now, though. Oh, okay, sorry. Don't keep me up so loud then. So what do you do for daytime work, Kay? Because as you can guess, I'm a stuck-at-home mum. Dodgy housewife who forgets to do the housework and would rather sit and crochet. Oh dear. It's alright, I was just hunting for me sewing needle so I could sew that one bit of thread that was left on the dress that was on Dory last week. Okay, so Kay works overnights at a car factory. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I thought that might get you. Yeah, stuck at home. Reggie is saying a stuck-at-home mum is a better term than a stay-at-home mum. Well, that's the thing. You see, I've on and off I have worked over the years and actually managed to escape the house. But of course, my eldest is now 21, so that's 21 years of constantly doing housework and school runs. Don't get me wrong, hubby does do his fair share of them, but he goes off out to work, so he gets to escape the four walls. So of course I say stuck at home mum because that's pretty much me. I've got my mobile phone. I take it with me, but most of the time I forget to charge the thing. So as hubby will tell you, you can't get hold of me unless I'm at home. Oh, Reggie, I got my first non-English, I'm careful how I'm wording this, a non-English message on my channel today. It was in German. I'd done really well. I translated some of it myself. I got a name. And I worked out what she was talking about and things like that. And then I went into hubby and said, can you translate this for me? So he had a go at it. Then I ran it through Google Translator just to check. How old am I, J-Hook? Oh, God. Now you're going to get me to do the maths, aren't you? Right, she's 21. That makes me 42. Yeah, it's an easy year for maths this year. Yeah, so I'm 42, 43 later on in the year. So I started young, but not as young as others in my area. I was pretty much the last one to have a baby. Everybody thought I swung the other way. So we even had a lass that was in a same-sex couple and she beat me. She had a baby before me. Hello, Barbara. Welcome in, darling, from your little corner of Kentucky. Thank you, Reggie. She's flattering me again. She's saying that I look in my early 30s at most. That's because I avoid the sun. And most of the time my hair is pulled so tightly back that it gives me an artificial facelift. And then, of course, I don't use a lot of chemicals or anything on my face, so I don't wear makeup and things. I never really have. I think the most I've done is a BB cream and a bit of lippy. That reminds me, I've got to try and find that for the wedding at the weekend. Yeah, I've dropped that in a couple of times. Right, this weekend I've got the wedding to go to where I'm wearing Dory's dress from last week. So my live is going to end up, not my live, sorry, my whips and bits is going to have to be recorded on a Thursday to go out on Sunday. So it may be a little bit shorter than normal and not as much information or what have I been up to's in it because I'll have only had 4 days to do stuff and I've been quite lazy. And on top, Jay, Reggie, sorry, I don't know how old you are, but I would have put you early to mid-30s as well, honey. It's the genes. It's all in the genes. Yeah, my nan didn't look a day past probably 45 until she turned 70-ish. And she started looking more her age, 6 months before we lost her. So hopefully I've got those genes. So Barbara, what are you up to at the moment, darling? Are you creating, or working, or just chilling and listening to me gabble on? if you haven't already, could you please hit the thumbs up button to notify people that the stream is on, because I mucked up yet again. This is the second one for today, so everybody's notifications will have been on the one that I've knocked on the head. Right, so I'm thinking of running a competition off of this live. That will be for you guys in chat at the moment, and then of course we can run it in the comments section under the video once the live has gone up, so that people that are rewatching it can still join in. So I'm looking for some new ideas for corner to corner blankets. Okay, do you actually enjoy the cute and cuddly animals and other bits and pieces that I've already shown and already started making? Or would you like to see something a little bit different within a corner to corner pattern? Because I find that the corner to corner patterns do work up really quick once you know what you're doing. And they're easy to adjust and easy to explain for both left and right handed crocheters. Excuse me a minute, gang. Right-handed. Oh, wrong one. I'm on my live, darling. Please come back in half an hour. I'm on. Okay, see you later. Bye. Oh, children. Right, hopefully this is still working. Right. And so Barbie's saying it's 6 AM in Kentucky. Oh, cracky, no wonder the American gang are not in yet. She's just got done feeding the cats and dog. So go on then. What breeds have you got? And ages and stuff of the cats and dogs, Barb, because of course I think you've been here a little while, so you'll have seen Pipsqueak and Liam, wouldn't you? So Liam is the dog. He's a German Shepherd Collie cross, so he is the size he's got the face of a German Shepherd and the body of a collie, but his head is shrunk down to fit his body. So that's our Liam, and he's our Romanian import or rescue, depending on which way you say it. But of course with Liam, his backstory wasn't actually horrible, so he's our import. And then Pipsqueak is a friend of mine's cat's kitten. Yeah. And she had to travel down from up north because my friend used to live opposite me in a block of flats 21 years ago. And we've been mates a lot longer than that, but I knew the great however many grandmother of that kitten, basically, because I had another cat which was a black and white one. It looks like the Felix cat off of the pet food, or at least she did. And she actually befriended my neighbour's cat, or my mate's cat, and was there looking after her kittens while the mum was going off to get food and things like that. So I thought, well, she doesn't normally like other people's cats, so this was quite strange. So of course when Pippi came in, she was a bit untoward, but she seemed to take to her, which was pretty good, because of course she was like 20 odd at this point when Pipsqueak came in. Oh, thank you, Kay. So Kay likes the corner to corner patterns. Oh my word. And Barb says that her cats are barn cats. Cool, less rats. That was my extra bit. And the dog is a chug. Thankfully, she put in brackets a breed mix. It's a chinchilla and pug cross. So I'm pulling a funny face. I'm just trying to imagine it. The dog thinks he's a cat and refuses to eat dog food. It doesn't really matter. It's pet food, I think, for the most part anyway. But then saying that, I'm assuming he is quite a small breed because of the first part of the breed. So what was the pug cross? Oh no, it's alright, brain's gone again. Yeah, so in regards to Pippi, everyone thinks she's a mancoon, but actually she isn't. Her dad was a little legged thing. Bless him. And the mum had the same colourings as her, but they were both short haired. And as you've seen by Pippi, she's very long haired. She actually loses more hair on the brushing when I sit and brush her than what Liam does. I could probably start bagging up her yarn and possibly send it over to someone and get them to weave it up. Oh, bless, the dog's £15. That's quite light, isn't it? I don't know, I'm all confused. So it's just under a stone. Yeah, it's quite diddy. Oh dear. So, what's everybody else's plans for the day or evening, depending on whereabouts you are? How many have we got in? We've got 6 viewers at the moment, all chilling out. Right, so who's up for a quick guessing game to win themselves a pattern? If you've already won one or you don't want it, but you still want to join in, just join in. And then if you're lucky enough to get the right answer and you don't want the pattern, just say, pass it on, and then we'll pass it on again, or we'll try another question. Hey, good morning, Susan, and welcome in. Yes, darling, you made it. Morning all. Now remember, I'm also doing a live this evening at 7 o'clock for the that's UK GMT time. So that if people don't make it to this one in the morning, they can hopefully make it to the evening, and vice versa. So that's why it's now, this day is going to be nicknamed Tuesday Chat Day. So by the end of this evening, I won't be able to talk for a couple of hours. Oh, bless Elaine. Sorry, Ellen. Ellen is stuck at home after managing to break her ankle. She's had surgery on Friday on it, so is recovering and trying to get some crochet done. At least you're looking at the positives and you're getting crochet done. Sorry. I'm one for, if somebody has an accident, I try and find a positive with everything. Oh, so hopefully it's not causing you too much aggro at the moment, honey, and you're going to get to chill out and crochet. So what pattern are you working from at the moment? Oh, bless Kay. I don't blame you, darling. I used to work nights. I worked in the care industry, and I've worked for I'm trying to not think of the name, but a hotel chain. I did night reception as in a hotel chain, and then of course in the care sector. And so you're going to go to bed. So does that mean you're going to be able to sneakily listen to me this evening when you're at work, okay? If not, don't worry. Of course, you can always play catch up, and I will see you really, really soon. So have a nice sleep. If you can hear barking, that is because I've got the back door open, so Liam can run backwards and forwards in the garden. And the problem we've got is our back garden has got a wall around it that sort of is about chest height, and then on top of the wall, it's got fencing. Now there's a gap of about an inch or a centimetre and a half, depending on what you work with. So this inch gap. And every single time Liam sees somebody walk past the house, he'll bark. But he's barking to say hello in the hopes that they're going to shout to him, shut up. Because most of the neighbours know him now. And they're like, yeah, it's only us, Liam, shut up. Which is quite sweet. But of course, directly outside our house, we've got a patch of green. Just a little small patch, probably the width of path width. So really, people shouldn't be walking on that, but they do. Or they walk in the middle of the road because the estate's quite quiet this time of day, rather than actually walking on the path that's on the other side of the road. Confuses me. I don't know why they do it, but they do. So there we go. Right, so Ellen's currently making a waffle stitch blanket out of all her wool scraps. Oh no, she was supposed to start her job as a midwife a few days after she broke it. Cracky. I'm hoping that they're holding on to your placement and just pushing it back till you can start. That's such a cool job to have. Oh right, Kay, sorry, I was getting a little bit confused. Kay's saying no, I'll be asleep because it will be 1 PM here. So these morning slots are better timing for you then, are they, Kay? Over the evening slot. It may change, of course, when clocks go forward or back at the end of the summer. Oh, that is really good news, Ellen. They have delayed Ellen's start for work, so hopefully everything will be cushy once her ankle sorts itself out. What's your stuck at home time? Oh, sorry, recovery time, Ellen. What the doctor said. Hey, I don't blame you, Kay. You never know what you're going to miss out and how crazy I'm going to be this evening. Kay is saying that she's going to watch the replay later, which is super cool. Thank you. Right, so there are 7 of you watching at the moment according to my stream data. Don't know how true that is. Who's up for winning a pattern? I'm thinking just run it quickly and see how you girls go. We'll do the cards like I've done in previous lives, where it's a top 10, and I'm just going to take number 5. I'm just going to go middle of the stream, go number 5. It's not meant to be difficult, you see. Number 10 is meant to be the hard one. So with the cards, what I say is put in down as many answers as you want in chat, and then when someone gets it, I shout stop. Oh, Kay's ready. She's there. She's like, I'm determined. I'm going to get one today. Well, you got a 1 in 7 chance, so fingers crossed for all of you. I'm not picking on any of you especially, just all of you. Right, so I'm going to mark the chat. Now I need to... There we go. Right, so your question for this one... What is going on with this chat? Okay, your question for this one is vegetables that are not green. Okay, vegetables that are not green. And go for it. How many things can you think of? Right, Susan's coming with carrots, which for some weird reason aren't even on there. You gonna have another go round, gals? Morning, Silver Fox. Welcome in, darling. Don't panic. We'll run another competition in a second. The reason is I think we've got it. Right. My delay's a little bit more delayed than normal at the moment by the looks of it. Right, congratulations. We have a winner. I am just going to double check that only one of you have come up with it, and if more than one has come up with it, I'll have to check who got in there first. No, I think we're okay. Right, so the correct answer on this one, you're not going to believe this. The correct answer is squash, and the winner is Kay. Congratulations, darling. So, do you want to grab a pattern or do you want to roll it over? Haha! Hi, Fee. Welcome in, my darling. Right, I see trouble ahead, gang. I do, I see it. Right, Fee, I've modded you up, darling, so you can whack people on the head. To be honest, this crowd are really, really lovely, so you won't have to worry really about whacking people on the head. Unless, of course, Bobby comes in. Bash him as much as you like, put him on timeout. Right, I should explain to everybody, I know Fee personally. Fee is a bestie. She's like my adopted sister, or one of. So, cool. I should have just sent you the link, shouldn't I, Fee? Right, so, are you still cleaning the place? Right, Kay is saying and roll it over. Okay, so let's go on for the next one. Right, so the next one is, I best not read that one because you lot may have seen it already. I've done that. Animal homes. Okay, so basically for anybody that's just come in, what you need to do is basically you type out as many different animal homes in the chat as you can. Cool. Okay, so starting from now, animal homes. I'm picking number 5 again because it's nice and simple. No, Barbies and not nests. But keep it up, gang. See what you can think of. Now, there is only 8 of you in, so the possibility... That's cheating, Kay. Kay put in whole. That is cheating. No, we're actually looking for the whole thing. And ideally, Fee, if you when you do it, stick in one answer per comment. Sorry, I did mean to say that. And of course, you can go as many times as you like. And we actually have a winner. So congratulations. Right, so let me go back up. It is Den. Okay, so let's have a nose. It's Fee. Now, Fee, do you want the pattern, darling, or would you like to roll it over? Because I know you like more intricate mandala patterns rather than corner to corner. Not only that, the girls might tell you off if you only ever do the one pattern. Roll it over, doll. Cool. Right, so and next one up, I'm not going to show you the card because I'm just going to read another one on there that you guys haven't actually said yet. So I've just got to check. Right, so we're doing the same again. It's animal homes and we're looking for number 10 this time. So throw them out there. Oh, Susan, you're close, but the wrong animal. Sorry, I shouldn't do stuff like this. I shouldn't be giving you clues as we go along. Double check. No, none of them ones, girls. Keep going. Unless you want to give up on this one and we will pick another card. So I can tell you is it's not a nest. And it's not a lodge, which is for a beaver. It is not a mound, which is termite. And it's not an eyrie for an eagle or a den for a bear. Some of these I have never heard of, like A form for a hair. Hole's already been guessed, Susan. It's not a hole, darling. Unless, of course, you've spelt that wrongly. Oh, Fee. Now, do I give it to you or not? Right, I'm going to stop it there, okay, and we'll pick another card in a moment. Fee, you're the closest, darling. It is, in fact, an otter's home, which is a holt, H-O-L-T. There we go. Hopefully that shows off quite nicely to you. There we go. So, Fee, are you keeping the pattern, or are you rolling it over, darling? We'll pass it on again. Okie dokie. Oh, here's one for all us 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, I think, by the look of the card. Fee, carry on playing, darling. It doesn't matter if we roll it on, we roll it on. Or if you decide to finally get round to keeping it, you can keep it. Or, of course, you can just bribe me to make it. Right. So, this next one is boy bands. And we are going to go for my favouriteest boy band back in the 90s. Were they 90s? Yeah, back in the 90s. Possibly, no, early 90s, this one. And we're going number 10 because I'm evil. Absolutely evil. And I will take the shortened down version of their name if needs be. Oh, I thought you'd like this one, Fee. And start. So, boy bands. Come on, girls. Fire them out. Now remember, this doesn't just cover the UK, okay? Oh, I didn't see that one. Backstreet Boys is a number 3K. We're hunting for number 10, but I must admit I did like them. He's 17, Susan. No. Faye. I'm going to pick another number, honey. Right, hold up a second. We are going to go for number 5 because Fee did get number 10 and I've got a feeling she's going to roll it over if she isn't. She's won 3, so she's guaranteed the pattern. Beverly, welcome in, darling. Right, we are playing a quick game of the Guess the Boy Band. This one is boy bands, so it can be from anywhere, everywhere. And I've swapped out for number 5 because nobody's got that one yet. Fee is onto sorting her wool out. How bad is it, Fee? Last time I came round, there was bags. I love them bags. I came home with some, didn't I? It's not the Jonas Brothers, darling. Barbara, we're looking at sort of 90s to 2000s. These bands are, so hopefully it's stuff that was in the charts when you guys were out clubbing and things. To be honest, this entire card I like the sound of. No, it's not in sync, darling. Keep trying though. Keep throwing out the throwing out your answers. It's not in sync. You're all going for NSYNC. It's not NSYNC. We're doing really well. What was it? Backstreet Boys is number 3. E17 isn't even on there. They didn't like E17 then. New Kids on the Block of NKOTB was at number 10, and that was Fee's guess. And she did win again, but I've rolled it over, and she can tell me off later if needs be. Alright, so where are we going? Oops, it skipped. Jonas Brothers isn't on there. New Sync is a number 8, not the one we're after. Hanson isn't on there. Oh no, Bob. I'm trying to think whether you've got kids that would have listened to this band, because they were crazy funny, and even people that are whose kids are more into YouTube will know this one as well, because I can't give too many clues. One of the lead singers, yeah, I'm going to give you a clue. One of the singers in this band's sister is a very well-known YouTube star. Oh, Beverly, the question is boy bands, darling. And just name your boy bands. So, boy bands from like the 80s, 90s. It's not Hanson, not Boys to Men. Dream Street, no. Or All for One, no. Oh, well, you got some good choices there, girl. Beverly's saying she's got 2 pups and a husband, and the husband is worse than the 2 pups. Shh. No kids. Oh dear. I'm giggling because I know exactly how you feel, darling. But of course I've got the kids and the pets and the husband. Oh dear. Right, it is not Backstreet Boys, Susan. We had that guess a little while ago, and 5 is a number 9. So nope, we're still looking for number 5. That's confused me. Nope, not Soul Decision. I don't remember them one. I might know the tune. I'll have to look them up later. Oh dear, Fee. No, I don't want to guess. Fee's saying she's just found her own ongoing project bag. Guess how many? Hold on. You do big normally and a couple of small. So I'd say 4. Fingers crossed there's no more than 4. No, it's not Savage Garden, which I think you mean Savage. I actually read it as Savage Garden anyway. It's not Savage Garden. And it's definitely not what you go to school for, gang. Not at all. No, it's not Colour Me Bad, Susan. No, it's not up, Fee, and it's not 13. God, the way this is going, this one will end up carrying on till the year 3000. Can you not tell that I liked this band? Oh dear. Oh, Ellen, no, it's not McFly, darling. But some people used to get them confused. And I believe they've teamed up now. Come on, there can't be too many more super clues I can give. Hey, we have a winner. We've got busted. Ellen, congratulations, darling. You got there. Yay. Right, so Ellen, would you like a pattern, which is the corner to corner patterns? I've got the 3 on offer this month, which are the May the 4th be with you. The second one is, got to get it around the right way. 4th be with you. Tree in a flower pot. Or the third one is A Stitch in Time. Basically, I can't tell you what actual patterns are because they are based off of TV characters, but hopefully you'll be able to guess quite easily from the names of them what they actually are. Unless, of course, you don't want it, and then we'll just roll it on and we'll keep guessing and just keep playing. let's grab another one. Yes, darling, you can. What I need you to do is, when the live's over, read the description box of this video. There you'll find out what you need to do to be able to claim your prize, like what you do beforehand, and then send me an email. And then we'll carry on the steps until completed. All right. So hopefully you get that, because I'm in a bit of a doolally mood today. Right, there we go. I put that down. That's perfectly fine, and I love handing out the patterns, and I can't wait to see everybody's patterns once their blankets are made up as well. Beverly, no, darling, I haven't done a mile a minute Afghan. There are a couple of really nice ones actually on a couple of different channels, but I cannot pull the patterns out of my brain cell at the moment. It's just not working. I mainly stick to the corner to corner at the moment, because it means then left-handed and right-handed people can do it, and you only need to know how to do a chain and a double. Ah, there we go. So Jada in Stitches, I thought she had done one, to be honest. I just couldn't pull her name out. Yeah, she's got the mile a minute Afghan. It's possibly on a playlist I've got stored. I've got a secret one, you see, that of the patterns that I want to do, and then once I've done them, I show them like I'm doing here. For you girls that are in a little bit late, this one here is the Mercedes Crochet top, which is by Fiberfox Studios, and I made it in the Papaya Sunday, which is a really thin cotton. Not this colourway, mind, that one. I can't remember the colourway. I'll stick the details of colourway on once the video has once our live is finished. So what I'll do is I'll bring that up now so that you guys can all have a closer look, because I hadn't actually done that earlier. Just remind me to put my mic back, okay? Because I have to move the mic and absolutely everything else. Oh. There we go. So of course, remember, this doesn't quite fit Dory. It's made a little bit big, so it is being held on with a peg at the back so that it doesn't fall off. Okay, so as I said, this one is, oh, brain Angela. This is the bit I would normally cut out of a normal video. Right, so this one is the Mercedes Crochet top. It's by Fiberfox Studios. Okay, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is only a 2-row repeat, gang. 2 rows, that is it. 2 rows. Super duper duper easy, and I knocked that up in 2 evenings. But of course, it took me longer to do than normal, than what it would have been, because I was using such a thin cotton. If I'd have been using the same yarn as Courtney, I think I'd have probably done it in 1 evening. It's just a case that, bless her, that top's a little bit, I had to do a lot more extension work to it. Right, so let's pop back. So Beverly is saying corner to corner, love it. I like to do a crazy C to C. I must admit, my C to Cs can be slightly crazy, but I try and keep it so at least we know what the pattern is. Most of mine are pattern picture based, corner to corner at the moment, Beverly. Thank you, Fee. I must admit, I do like it. I've just got to lose the bread belly. Because if I eat bread, my stomach swells. I look about 6 months pregnant. Fee knows. So if I don't eat bread, it will fit. But when I do eat bread, I can't wear it. Thank you very much, Beverly. I must admit, I do love the way it's turned out. The pattern, as I said, super easy, and I just let the cotton do its thing this time round. Whereas normally I like to try and colour control somewhat. I only had 2 of those cakes, so I knew I wasn't going to have enough yarn to be able to colour control. I can't find my scrap yarn. There is that little left that I think it's gone down and lost down the back of the sofa or in the sofa somewhere. It was like tiniest little ball. Right, so Beverly's saying it's perfect. Perfect. I like to do a granny jacket. I haven't actually got. Have I done a jacket? Yeah, I've done a granny jacket, but the pattern I found was on Pinterest. So, and that was years and years ago. You might see it in some of the very first videos where I wasn't in this room. I was in the purple room. But you didn't have the bookcase behind you or behind me. I actually had it the camera angled into the room, and it was on Dory up against a wardrobe. Thank you, Faye. She's telling me to shut up. She's saying it's beautiful. I must admit, I do love it. I do think it's beautiful. It's just, you know what I'm like with my OCD. It all has to match, girl. It's either a plain colour or stripes. None of this halfway through the flower it change it not flower, sorry. Halfway through the butterfly it would change colour, and that drives me insane. Okay, so Beverly's saying that she's found one, but she'd like to have a pattern. She's got the grannies done. Oh, so you're doing little granny squares rather than just a granny and just keep going and then fold it? Because there's one that you can do where you just keep making the blanket, the granny square, and you turn it into a blanket, and then it's the way that you fold the blanket creates the top. Because that's the one I did quite a while ago. Five squares and a trim it in black. Ouch. I'm not keen on black. So I just can't see it. So unless I can feel the stitch, I don't normally play with black unless I really have to. She says making 1,000 poppies with a black middle to them. That's because I have to. You can't have a different coloured middle on the poppy. It all has to look nice. So, Fee, once you've finished clearing up your room, what pattern are you working on at the moment? Oh, and also, Fee, have you done this one yet? I don't know, I'm just holding it up in the hope that you can see it. Yep, cool. Because that's going to be a challenge, a personal challenge for me, is to have a go at that one. But I might end up having to call on your Fee to help, to tell me how to fix it or how to do it. So Bev says she loves it. It was one of the inserts that you get with one of the, let me check, Crochet Now magazine. It's a really old one. Got it from a charity shop. And so Fee is saying her next project is a Tunisian off-the-shoulder summer jumper. But she needs to finish some socks. She's got to make up first. Is that a... Oh, come back here, Mike. Is that a crystal in crochet? I don't know. Let me have a nose. No, it's designed by Gail Brown. It just says Mandela blanket designed by Gail Brown. I use a DK and a 4mm. As I said, it was the freebie that came off of one of the Crochet Now magazines. Because I know you love your Mandelas, so I know I'm pretty safe. You're going to be my font of knowledge. How do I do this, woman? I should explain as well, Fee is also the friend that attempted to try and teach me to make a granny square while we tried to get drunk. It didn't work, did it, Fee? I drove you insane. Beverly's saying that she did the Planet Earth with the Crochet Crowd. Which planet? The Planet Earth with the Crochet Crowd. Can you give me a bit more information on that, please, Beverly? Good morning, Ladybird. Welcome in, honey. Oh, right. Okay, so here we go. So Barbara is making a beaded shawl with the Carlton go to shawl pattern. lace weight silk yarn. Oh, that sounds pretty. Ah, thank you for the tip, Faye. She's saying I might want a crystal and crochet pattern cow. You get videos. And look at me now. Yeah, I'm just totally crazy and bonkers, isn't I, girl? That's only because I wasn't going to let it beat me. Drunken granny stitch. I've had a go at that one, Ladybird. I made a hat and a scarf with it. Not the videos. There's no video for it. I made it way before I started the channel. But I didn't actually know it was called the Drunken Granny Stitch then. I just thought I'd done this stitch wrong because it was like, what, 2-3 months into my crochet journey. Oh no, that's perfectly fine, Bev. I'm not very good at understanding today. My brain's not quite in tune with my eyeballs and everything. Right, so Beverly's saying that Mikey had it it was a round one with all sorts of stitches. Sorry, not good at explaining. So she was talking about a possible mandala on his channel, which is cool. No, Fee, I'm sorry, we can't share pictures on here, but jump on the Facebook group. Well, send it me in Messenger and I'll have a nose. Oh, beautiful. The colours, the Kayla are free. That is stunning. Yeah, send me the links over Messenger, babe. And I'll have a look, because what I do is if I make a pattern up and I've got a pattern link where it's free and stuff like that, then I show it and share it on the channel. Nana, welcome in. Oh, sorry, Michelle, welcome in, honey. She's saying morning all. She's listening while at work. She's on the Asgard beaded shawl, and that's what she's working on at the moment. Isn't that one of Reggie's patterns? Let's see if I've actually remembered something. This would be super cool if you say yes. All right, thanks, Fee. Fee saying the cows that she was discussing are free. So as I said, she'll send me the information for those, and I'll have a nose. And if I can whip one up, then I will do, and then I'll get to show that to you on the channel later on in the year. Okay, I'm getting slightly lost now. Ladybird says, yep. I'm not quite sure who or what to though, Ladybird. You love muddling me, didn't you? And as you know, it ain't difficult. Oh dear. I did that one recently. Oh right. So I get you're doing that challenge, Ladybird's challenge. Yeah, not for me, girl. Not for me. She's saying, yes, I got it right. Sweet. The Asgard that they're working with. Hold on. I'm gonna have to scan. Yeah. Michelle's working on the Asgard, which is a Reggie pattern, and she's adding beads so that she can join in with Ladybird's challenge. Ladybird and a couple of other girls. Sorry, can't remember half of the info at the moment. It's all your fault, is it? You're taking liability for those choices, Ladybird. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, that's good. Michelle's blaming her and saying it is all her fault, but she's loving it. That's pretty cool. I must admit, I'm working on one of Reggie's patterns at the moment. I'm a tester for one of her upcoming patterns, so I can't show you any of it or tell you anything about it yet, but fingers crossed it'll either be the next item on Dora or the one after. So yeah, I'll talk you all through that one at a later point. And it isn't a nice easy one as well. Ah, cool. Cheers for the extra info. Right, come on then, and let's do another one. Right, so we're going to be playing my little card game again, and what you need to do is just answer the question, and you can put as many answers in the chat as you want. I will give you the question in a few moments. Oh, cheers. Thank you ever so much, Fee. Right, Fee is still telling us about the Mandela information, the information on the Mandelas that she has done in the past. She says, every stitch has a video and pattern. She has bought a few, but her cows are free with the video. Helen Scrumpton, and her web is Crystal, and crochet is her YouTube. Sweet. I'll still be nabbing that off you in chat later, in Messenger later, honey. You know what my brain cells like. Right. And so let's get started on this next card. Right. I'm just trying to find the ones that I have. Oh, I'm just trying to find the ones that I haven't actually pre-used. The pack's getting small. I'm going to have to climb under the table and pull out some more out of the box. No wonder I didn't use these ones. They're rubbish. No. Right. Here we go. Right, I'm now going to mark the chat. Are you ready? And what we are looking for is... Oh no, I did that one the other day. Oof. Right. Hopefully you guys... I'm hoping I haven't done this one. Oh, Ladybird, thank you. The one I'm wearing is a Tatty Shop bought, and I've had it about 6 years. And this one here is the Mercedes pattern by... Oh, Chris. No, try again. It is Fibre Fox Studio. The Mercedes. The information for that pattern is in the drop down box. Tatty. Right, so let's mark the chat. I can't remember if... Did I say the question or not? Don't remember. Let's stick that down there. Let's try again. Right, and so this next question is things that dig. And I'm going to go for number 5. Oh, the Tatty Shop one, yeah. I must admit, the stitch work on it is quite pretty. But I can't tell you what, it's not rough. It's been washed I don't know how many times and it's still really scratchy. So I only wear it when I really have to. Right, so as I said, the let's put this one up so I can... Things that dig. We're looking for number 5. It is not a dog, Ladybird, or turtles, Kate, or a cat, Ladybird, or kids, or you. Or Stevie. I'm sorry his name's not on the card. He ain't playing. Or he can, but he ain't coming in. Right, not Spades, nor Liam, nor a Gravedigger. Good thinking, but it's not even on there. An angel, mole, fork. No, no, no. Keep going, gang. Just keep throwing out the ideas. Groundhog. No. Not even on there. Nope, not worms. Oh, don't tell me I've chosen one that stumped you all. You can, but it's not in there, Beverly. Not digging for wool. Rabbit's not even on there. Oh, sorry, gang. I should explain. Dogs is actually on there. It's number 10, but it's not the one that we're after. I've only just spotted it because Fee was confusing me. Where are we? Minor is number 8, so not the one that we're after, but good guesswork, Ladybird. Not a rabbit and is not a hamster. Yeah, on. Surely you can get it. It's a not chinchilla's ladybird, or a digger, or a monkey. Okay, remember it is a things that dig. It's not a bulldozer. Well, this one stunned you, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to give you a couple it's nots off the card, and hopefully that will kickstart your brain into thinking a bit more outside the box than normal. Number 1 is archaeologist, and number 2 is mole, or moles, and number 3 is diggers, and number 4 is spades. It is none of those that I've just said. Beverly, are you digging a 6 foot long by deep hole for husband, or is that just me that keeps threatening to do it in the garden? No, Ladybird is digging this tune, so who are you listening to? It's not a fox and it's not a trout. Cool, you realise, gang, I'm going to have to say peace out soon. I really am. It's getting close to time. Nope, it's not that one. Fee or Ladybird. Not road worker. And it's not people. Or gardener. Or a jackhammer. It's alright, I'm just checking the card again. I've forgotten what I'm looking for. It's not a black hole. Nice try though, Barb. You're definitely thinking outside the box. Ladybird's quitting. So, things that dig. It's not gossip and it's not dancer. How does a dancer dig? You're just throwing words at me now, Ladybird. Nope, not digging up trees. Okay, so I'll give you a couple more clues. It is not investigator. It's not gardeners. And it's not miners. Or gold prospectors. So what else can dig? Nope, it's not a dance move or environmental. Oh, Fee's been sitting there thinking again. Not protesters, Fee. And digging up something. Nope, not that one, Beverly. And it's not an elephant, Kay. I was starting to look puzzled, and then I had my daughter's voice pop in my head saying, "Yes, mother, elephants do dig." That hippie who dug holes. I don't know who you mean, honey. Oh dear, but you are definitely the closest, right? Fee, I'm calling time on this one, darling. You're close enough. You have the word. The word was hippies. It was close enough. Oh gosh, yes. thank you, Ladybird. I now know that, or I knew that before, but didn't associate the two words. She is explaining that sods are moulds of mud. The only hippie I can actually think of was off of the comedy show back in the 80s, 90s. What was his name? There were uni students all living in a shared place. It's not Kevin. Oh, I can't think. It's really, really well known. Really well known comedy, and I cannot for the life of me think of the name of it. I will write it in the description box when it comes to me in a couple of hours. Yeah, pretty much dig this, man. Peace and love. I can't think of it. It used to be on BBC Two. You had the hippie. You had Neil. Yes, thank you, Vivian. Yeah, you know exactly the show. Come on, Fee, what's it called? What was it called? Young Ones. Sweet, you're a superstar. That's it, my brain can shut down now. I'm just going to start singing a dodgy tune instead that has nothing to do with the TV show. No, I need that gone. That's a Cliff Richard track. Bad. Oh dear. Right, so Fee, are you going to get this pattern as you're technically 3 for 3 now? Or am I rolling it over to this evening's live? Next you'll be telling me I look like Neil. That's an all. Beverly's saying that she remembers the Monkeys song group. I remember them a little bit, but I'm a late 70s child, so really stuff on telly for me was probably from about 85. Oh, Fee's gonna give it a go. All right, darling. Hit me up on Messenger in a little bit, and we'll discuss which one of the patterns you want, babe, or if you want me to sit there and try and make something pattern just for you as you've won 3 times in a row. Fee's saying she needs something for uni. Yee. Hiya, Jane. Welcome in, my darling. I'm just starting to wind up to head off now, babes. But I will be back again around 7 o'clock this evening. I say around because this is the second attempt on this live today. Will you be able to pop back in this evening, or have you got things that you're up to? You're going to be doing later on today, Jane? Cool, that's brilliant, Jane. So hopefully I'll get to see you there. Right, everybody, I am going to be heading off now because we've done over the hour, and I need to go and stretch off my back because my sciatica is still kicking in. And hopefully I will see you all, if you can make it this evening and you're not asleep. See you all this evening on the live at 7 o'clock. There will be a notification that will hopefully pop up 30 minutes beforehand if you've hit the bell and hit all. Right, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really, really soon. Now remember, if you are watching this on repeat, stick your answer to this question below. I've got to think of it, crikey. Who made that? Whose pattern is that top? There we go. Use the creator's name because that's what I'll be searching for in the comments when I do the random comment picker. Alright, so remember, if you've been on the live or if you're watching the live in repeat, you can answer that question in the comments section down below, and I will see you all really, really soon. I'll probably be picking the winner in 2 weeks' time. Okay, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. So I'll put all the extra details in the drop down box, and I will see you all really soon. So please, if you can, stay in, please do, and please stay really safe. Right, ta-ra for now, everybody. Big hugs.